Got a name for it. Wanna drink and smoke, gonna fuck unwind.
That's how Sam's be walking up. What's the word, chat? What's good, niggas? What's good, niggas? Sup, chat? This nigga gonna walk in pissed. You gonna be like, man, what the fuck? You just in my spot? Sup, man?
Shit was good.
It's a new channel now, niggas. Yeah. Can they hear me?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You heard you out.
Yeah, I'm late. But dock your own pay, nigga. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. No, I'm just playing.
And they said dock your own pay.
Hey, the reason I'm late though, chat, I was driving, right? And then I seen this big booty woman, man, ass fat. I was like, damn! Boom. You know how that shit be sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I done hit like 3 dogs and a cat. I had to make sure that the 3 dogs was cool. The cat, you know, cat got 9 lives, so I figured he was gonna be alright from the beginning. But them dogs, man, them dogs ain't looking too good. How you got negative 16 million profit?
So what? You worried about fantasy leagues and shit. Yeah, I ain't got no negative 16 million profit. Hear me like that.
That's what they say.
About to have a nigga checking his pockets and shit. What you mean negative 16 million?
I wish I could grab the camera to show you folks. Hold on.
You do say that, but nigga, this is a video game.
Oh, you thought I was talking real life?
Yeah.
Seeing your count at negative 16, you might as well call it quits. Negative 16 million. Yeah, go ahead, just call it a day. Nobody gonna love you after that. If you ain't got millions, but you negative million, oh yeah, you fucked. You're in debt, $1 million?
You might as well just keep it running.
Oh yeah, at that point.
You might as well just keep it running.
I'll be the first nigga with $1 billion in debt.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see how much y'all gonna keep on loaning me out at this point.
Shit, fuck
y'all problem, not mine.
Yo, the interest rate, nigga, what?
It's y'all problem, not mine. See, I collect. I just see it as y'all doing me a favor, basically.
I'll tell them niggas collect these nuts. Fuck them.
You gonna allow me to walk in your building with 15 million in debt, get the 16th million, and then get $1 billion in debt? Yeah, you tweaked.
I went dumb. Yeah, it's your fault. I'm surprised they didn't shut you down after the 3rd time of loaning me some money. Like, the bank don't get it. We're gonna have to close these niggas down.
These niggas just don't get it.
Speaking of banking, did people know that the American dollar is fiat money? And fiat is Fiat. Can I pull up the definition for the folks, though?
Yeah, go ahead.
Make sure I do it right. Let me see. Okay, I got this. Use that one. So fiat money.
Hold on. There you go.
All right. So fiat money is a government issued currency that is not backed by a commodity such as gold. I'm gonna read that again for you folks back at home. So it's just to make sure y'all heard what the nigga just said. Fiat money is a government issued currency that is not backed up by a commodity such as gold. So meaning, nigga, the currency we have in America is not backed up by gold like how our parents and grandparents been telling us for all these years. They always say, oh, we ain't got to worry about the dollar backed up by gold. Okay, let's see. Let's see if the American dollar is backed up by gold. The US dollar is not backed by gold.
Just that simple.
It's just that simple, folks. It says it right here. I don't have to lie. What do I gain from lying? What do I gain, Wolf?
Nothing.
Not a damn thing. I'm telling us the US dollar is not backed by gold. Okay. So if it's not backed by gold, let's look what it is backed up by. So now we gotta do a little more research.
They said we ain't gonna let you know what it is. we get you there though. Not backed by gold though. That's for damn sure.
All right, I got another question then. If Google don't got that one,
talk about it. Go ahead, hit that one that say new topic, so we can make sure we know. Yeah.
Yep. It little check. Is American dollar fiat?
I like her.
Ooh, what does that say, Bo? What does that say? Is American dollar fiat? What that bitch say in big ass letters?
Yes.
Yes, nigga. The US dollar is considered to be both fiat money and legal tender.
Yeah.
So,
that's tough. All these years. I've definitely heard that before, that motherfucker is backed by the American government, and the government is backed by this, and yeah. I wonder what it's backed by then.
What is the
bullets? You gonna catch a slug fucking with us?
So it says it right here, folks. You know I'm good with the typing. It's all about how to talk to the search engine. You know, you gotta speak to it nicely sometimes. Sometimes you gotta ease into it.
That's fact.
It says the US dollar is not backed by.
Hold on. When you touch the keys, did you touch them like this, or did you touch them like this? Okay.
You know you gotta make sure you got all of
Be
it.
gentle with my keys.
Yeah, you hear that tapping, that tap 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 tap.
I did kind of hear
that. Yeah.
I I be going. I be flowing. Yo, bitch be hoeing.
Hoeing. She
Every
hoeing.
night she going.
Knowing. Hoeing. Alright, but back to it. No. It says the US dollar is not backed by any physical commodity such as gold or silver. It is a fiat currency, meaning it derives its values from the government's decree. That is the legal tender. The dollar is supported by the productivity of American workers. The productivity of American workers. What
Nigga, if you stop working, nigga, we ain't got shit. Ain't shit popping in here. It's not hot in here.
Wait, that mean if it's not hot?
But you ain't gonna have no clothes to put on if you stop going to work, nigga.
For real. Like, nah, for real. Like, niggas stop really going to work. The American dollar dropped to nothing that day. Same day.
Nothing that day. Nah, you killed it. You only had like 2 more hits in there. That day. That's crazy. Turn this off. Ain't no need to waste that battery.
Oh my goodness. Folks, we just looked up some crazy information for you, and I don't know how you're going to receive it or take it, but damn.
It is. It's right there.
It's right there. You can rewind it as many times as you want. You can type in what I typed in so you can really read the information and search all through the search engine and find a website that you think could tell you the truth. Because I ain't here to tell you the truth. I'm just speaking facts.
Folk show.
So, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you broke that down.
And that's some what the fuck type shit right there.
Yes, sir. Hit the button.
Hit the button.
You heard that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can hear that shit now.
Man, what's good with the folks? What's good with the folks today? It's your main man, King Perry, in this motherfucker. I'm in the captain chair today.
Talk about it.
So I guess I'm gonna run a little something today.
Talk about it.
Man, how the folks living? How you living, Whoa?
I'm good, man.
You good?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Man, I love to hear it, man. We got Woski.
Feel a little bit different back here, man.
How it feel?
Feel good, man. I like my couch.
Nah, man, that motherfucker be putting me to sleep.
Nah, this motherfucker is kind of evaporating. This motherfucker take it out you.
Bro, like you sit there for like 5 minutes, you be cool. Next 10 minutes, you start leaning back. You're like, all right, let me not lean back too much. An hour in, you all the way in the back. Now legs up, eyes getting too heavy.
Somehow this motherfucker done formed into a bed.
Bro, you like, damn, man, why do I keep leaning over? If I keep leaning, all right, the folks at home understand. Fuck it, I'm leaning over on camera. I don't care.
Slump.
Start thinking about the sheep, count sheep. Next thing you know, you sleep. On pod. I seen it before. If you ain't seen it, you're not a true fan.
Oh, God. It definitely happened live.
Live.
That nigga said.
Doom.
Was gone, though.
Hey, you
gave up on reality, huh?
You professional as fuck, because you kept going. My black ass head. But damn.
You done pop back up?
Nah, I looked at you like, damn, bro, you good? You turned around like, shit.
Nah, I picked that shit up. I picked that shit off camera. I was just trying to keep it going. Yeah, man. I be messing with the angles and shit. I was just watching that shit on camera. I said, nah, this is crazy. Let me finish the topic so we can have some good content out of it.
That nigga was just right there, really chilling, slump. So, out of this little quick information that we learned today, how do you feel about like going to work? Like your purpose going to work and paying bills, knowing that all the money and stuff we have ain't really for nothing.
I want to see more on it, because as much as I love to play the bad guy and just kind of like laugh it out like, damn, we really ain't got shit. To me, what it's saying is basically like, as long as it is people working, then we good. But if that stops, then we're not good. But that's kind of always been U.S. thing. You know, trade and barter, shit that they should have never really gotten away from. But I would hate for something to happen to where we wouldn't be able to go to work. Ooh, hold on.
Wow.
So, you remember a couple years back, an event happened that did do that to us. And if you remember, a lot of people were saying it was an agent of the skies, if you know what I mean. Whoa. Was they trying to take us out the game?
That would have been nuts.
That's crazy. If they was trying to take us out the game by putting us in a house so that dollar can go. Damn.
That's a strategic move, bro.
That's a strategic move, nigga.
Bro, that's gangster.
And then ask for your rent on Thursday, nigga. Woo!
Hey, y'all know how it was a couple years ago. Y'all know how it was a couple years ago.
Wasn't nothing on there. But sticks and stems. Y'all seen that live too? But you gotta watch where you jump. Glad I ain't had no pack on there though. That would have been bad.
You would have been like, pause this film, nigga. Pause it.
We gotta pick up each crumb. I need it all.
Get the vacuum cleaner, nigga.
Gotta clean that bitch out first though.
Hey, but the economy and stuff was going down. The government had to push a lot of money to keep it afloat.
That shit crazy, bro. They was really trying to get us out of there. Whole time.
If it wasn't for the Federal Reserve, niggas would have been done because the Fed gave us hella more money to spend. Speaking of Federal Reserve, I just want y'all to know that I'm going to just show y'all. It's better to show people than tell them. The Fed. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask.
Niggas don't know about the feds. The real feds.
So
they own everything.
Oh damn! I thought they were gonna pull it up, man. The Fed is not owned by America.
Oh no, it's not. They ain't gonna show you that, bro.
They ain't gonna show you it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Federal Reserve.
There you go. The Federal Reserve is not owned by anyone. The Federal Reserve was created in 1913 by the Federal Reserve Act to serve as the national central bank. How the fuck does that make sense? How are you a national bank serving for America if you're not American owned?
You got away with that shit. Slipped it on us. Said I slipped this. Man, they've been getting us over. They've been getting over on us for a long ass time, though. Like, it's true conspiracies. It's conspiracies. It's rough conspiracies. And then there's harsh truths. And there's harsh realities.
Ooh, speak to him.
Like, that's a lot to go over. And any of those steps that y'all heard, if I end up making this a short, and y'all want me to chop it up with y'all about those, I will. But I just want to talk about these niggas really got us in a conundrum. Like,
speak to him, Mo.
We really can't do nothing without the dollar. They take the dollar out the game, nobody has nothing. Like nothing. And we're even getting worse to the point where everybody's on credit now. So now we really have nothing. We have nothing on nothing because we ain't even paid for the nothing yet.
We ain't even speak to him.
That was on time, man. That nigga in the chair today. That nigga in the chair today.
I had a finger, man. I had my finger waiting for the moment. Nigga, come on, speak to him. Speak to him.
I'm trying to tell you, so we ain't even paid for the nothing yet. And then we still owe whoever we got the shit from. So it's like, bro, you just try your best to own something. If you don't own something, you really out the game, man. You really out the game. It's hard. That's one of the harsh realities right there.
It is.
That's one of the. So, that's one of the harsh realities right there. That's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. The harsh reality that we live in is that all of this shit damn near fake. And until you own some, what they call it, brick and mortar.
Yep.
So you got some brick and mortar or some gold or, you know what I'm saying, some type of actual resource. Nigga, if you ain't sitting on a pile of gooch grease, you got the game. No, just playing.
Get you some assets, nigga.
You need assets, boy.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Cars and jewelry don't count. When I say gold, I mean gold bricks, nigga. Crazy to think. My gold chain ain't worth shit? Nah, not really.
Nah, we gonna try to melt it down, see how many ounces it really is. If that bitch all metal, then damn.
You out the game for real, bud. We got you a quarter. What?
You got right?
Yeah, I got you.
That motherfucker got a bullet. Oh!
Damn, it said.
Right in the middle, folks. Right down the middle. So long ago, I was swimming in the water. I had to make it out the water. No, I'm just... Hey, y'all hear that? I kept it on. I kept it going though until he walked back in. Crazy. How you doing?
They can't hear singing.
Trying to keep the folks going back at home, man.
So today's a new day. And there is no sunshine. And there is no clouds in the sky.
Come on, man. Sing that shit, boy.
Motherfuckers used to get it with the motherfucking gospel songs. Hey, so let's go ahead and chop it up about this motherfucker while you doing that. While you rolling up the flaming hot. Let's talk about the flaming hot.
Okay.
God damn it.
Let's get into it.
So, I want to start from the top, man. How you feel about his gangster way starting off, man? Like, from where he came from to how he fit in America's scheme. You feel like that's how a lot of other people feel? This nigga fried. I was about to say shit. Really, so look, real quick. Hit this, and whichever one you hit to get the thing up. So right now we on vids, right? So then you would just go back to us being on camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So say if you wanted to watch the video game, you would go So see, just us plus this.
Okay.
So boom, bam. That's
and
what
that's
turned off.
Okay. Can they? But they still see us.
Yeah. Now we main screen. So if you wanted to show them that,
nah, it's just I just want to show them this is what we talking about, Flaming Hot, the movie. Yeah. But go ahead.
Make sure you always mix it with this though, so they can still see us, just us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so it has to be both. Okay.
Yeah. And then you just deactivate them when you're done. So yeah, how did you do you feel like you ever been profiled like that in America that made you feel like I gotta get a little grimier now?
Yeah, bro. All the time it feel like, especially in the corporate world, like it just feel like they don't give you an opportunity, a fair shot. You know, you can have all the same credentials as your counterpart, but they still just look past you like you just not good enough. And it's like, what the fuck? I can help the bit. I see things differently. You get the same people in a company all y'all like-minded, the company's not gonna grow. You need new ideas, you need new cultures to help the company become successful. Or more successful, I should say, because the company has got to the point it's at. But every company could grow. And like in the movie, bruh, like they were not trying to get no good development for Frito-Lays. Like them niggas was just relying on the same boring ass bullshit.
Hold on. But I'm just talking like I'm just going step by step with the movie. I'm saying in the first part when he was a little kid, right before he turned into a criminal. The cop got him for hustling the little candies and shit.
Yep, and they thought yep.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. And I was gonna say, I thought you was gonna break out into your story about when you was when we was little, before you even started selling, when you was just smoking.
Oh, when they pulled us over.
Yeah, because I remember you turning into a gremlin after that, and that was definitely profile. Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. So I can set it up for you, but go ahead if you want to kick it off. Go ahead.
Alright, so it was back a few years ago, you know. When we some youngest back in the day. And, you know, niggas smoked weed back then. It was just what it is. Smoked a little herb. But we was young back. Way back. And I guess somebody called the police on us. We wasn't doing nothing. Just a bunch of kids doing kid shit. So they pulled up, right? But they didn't just pull up one car. It was like at least 7, 8, every 10. The whole street was blocked. Like, we couldn't leave the neighborhood. And all I was doing was just about to make a right, drop the homie off. Nah. So boom. They pull up to the car. I'm like, shit, fuck it. I'm going to just tell them because, you know, get it out the way. It ain't nothing deep. They was like, you got anything in the car? I was like, yeah. I was like, how much you got? About a little gram. I was like, all right. So they take us out the car, put us in handcuffs, search the car. They found what I told them they was going to find.
Wasn't lying to them.
Didn't lie. Didn't have nothing on me, no contraband to go with any of that. Just the marijuana. These motherfuckers are going to come back to me, right? And say, friend's free to go, but you're going down. I said, damn. I was like, why? They was like, for what you have. I was like, ain't this some shit? So if I would have tried to hide it or just not even told you motherfuckers, then I would have been cool. Like, they were like, you're doing more than what you're telling us. You're not telling us the truth. And the whole time I was like, nigga, what the fuck I'm lying to y'all for? This dead ass the truth. Man, nigga, when they told me I was going down, I looked at my homie, man. You know what I'm talking about, folks. I had a tear come down my face. It was just the one tear. I was like, all right, bro, make sure my car don't get stolen or nothing. But they was like, nah, don't worry about it, it's getting towed. I said, fuck.
Got him up out of there, bro. The whole 9. Put me on the wall on the 2 feet. Got this nigga out of there. He ain't got his car out of there. It's crazy, bro. They wanted us to be on B&E shit, bro. So bad. And the crazy part is, we knew the little niggas that was on that. It just wasn't us.
Wasn't doing nothing, man.
Was smoking some duty.
Duty.
Nah, yeah, that shit crazy, bro. But yeah, all that to say, I've seen that shit firsthand of how, and that's not the only time I've seen that firsthand, of how, like, I'm forgetting the word. Not oppression, but discrimination and shit like that turns a motherfucker into exactly what they trying to prevent. You know what I mean? The perception of a motherfucker turns them into exactly what they want you to be.
What if that's like a tactic though, like a skill tactic? Like if we do this, they're gonna eventually become what they say.
Could be. I would not be surprised. Because the way that they be profiling, boy.
You chick as fuck.
Oh God. a lot of the time, a lot of the reason I shit was rebellious as I was because of the way my mom kind of like, it was like up until a point. Matter of fact, it was up into a situation I ain't gonna get into just yet. We're gonna have to have everybody there for that. With the Eddie situation. You know what I'm talking about? We'll call him Eddie for a minute. Yeah. And we'll switch it. We'll switch the name later when we all get together and figure out how we gonna say that one. it's over and done with now, but that was like my first hot nigga shit, and I wasn't even really fully a part of that shit, but I was a part of that shit for sure. Like I was a part of that shit. I just didn't do as much as niggas try to make it seem like I did.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of shit that was like misconstrued in that whole little situation, and you just kind of had to eat the bullet or you was gonna be snitching on niggas. Yeah. So it was what it was. But like I said, I ain't gonna get into that fully though. I just wanted to say that just to make like my point of my mom up until that point, she treated me cool. Like knew that I was a good kid, knew what I was doing, and then like that plus I had went to jail for something. It was like something stupid, like being out late or something like that. And it was literally I was just scared of the cops, bro.
Yeah.
Literally, I just tried to get out the way because I heard cops be shooting niggas. I'm a 6'2", 12-year-old. Like, let me repeat that. I'm a 6'2", 12-year-old. They think I'm probably big as fuck trying to rob a motherfucker or some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna put you down.
So, last thing I was trying to do was get caught by them motherfuckers. But it was just that back to back, and then everything was just back to back. She didn't have no faith in me. I was like, all right, bet. I'm gonna show you I can do bad things.
Man, once the parents just give up on you, like, all right, fuck it. It's like, it feel like it's you against the world. And parents don't realize that they gave up on you, but it's their actions behind shit.
For sure.
Like, they won't say it to you directly, but their actions definitely will. You like, all right.
I see what you want. Nah, but yeah, so once he got profiled in that motherfucker, he turned into a little crib, no dead. Ended up having to change the life up to try to get the little job or to support his family. Then he gets a job at Frito-Lay. Now, like Perry was saying earlier though, and to his point, Frito-Lay was kind of stagnant at the time that he had got there. Like, they had regular corn chips, every shape and size, basically. Because that's pretty much all it was. It's corn chips in different sizes.
Yep.
You had puff corn chips, which was Cheetos. You had popcorn, which is regular, just corn.
Just puffed up.
You had triangular Tostino style or
the Doritos.
Yeah, Doritos.
You know, that's just that could be made from corn chips too.
And nah, it was. All of that shit was corn chip. It was Frito-Lay, and then you had the actual corn chip.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fritos, like that type of corn chip.
So they was really just doing different shapes. And they started adding the little flavors. They had Cool Ranch and shit. They had I think they had the cheesy already.
Yeah.
But then, you know what I'm saying, buddy finesse, man. I really like the way they set it up too, man. Like, everybody kind of just knew he wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? Just had it already.
How'd you feel about the brother in the movie?
Who brother?
The brother.
The brother.
The brother.
My nigga. All state stands. We was in good hands the whole movie.
Movie, nigga.
He was on his shit that movie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never seen Buddy act like that. Like, when I seen him in Love and Basketball as the Pops, he didn't really do too much that was like, oh, you're a good actor. And this, you could really see he was a good actor.
No, yeah, he got in his bag because, like, at first he was hesitant fucking with Buddy because niggas every time he was getting shysted out a lot.
Yeah.
And I could feel why he was like, I ain't fucking with y'all, like, oh, fucking with you, buddy. Richard, he wasn't trying to fuck with Richard at first, but Richard had the tenacity to keep asking questions. Like, I'm just trying to learn. I ain't trying to take your spot and step on no toes. I'm just trying to learn.
And the craziest part about it is they was both in the same spot because Buddy was still like he literally called him his protege or whatever, or that might have been him saying it to himself, but he was definitely his protege though.
Yeah, definitely.
And he still couldn't get him to the maintenance crew. So like that shows you how like hard it was to move up in that motherfucking. And the whole time he tried to get him on the maintenance crew, but he can't move up to the next level, which he was trying to do.
Man.
And he should have been dead type shit.
15 years.
Oh God.
Richard was at the company for 10. But what was the part that got you?
Alright, so yeah. I'm gonna let y'all know. I dropped a couple tears. Dropped a couple. They wasn't like back to back. I wasn't sitting there sobbing, but it was just like,
damn, you don't got damn, son?
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, damn.
Damn, son.
I fucked up.
It's all good. You gotta get used to it. So nah, it hit me. So it's 3 scenes back to back, I believe. I wanna say I'm more of a, like if I drop a tear to some shit, it's a joyous moment. It's so joyous type shit. So I wanna say it was the part where Judy says something about the pops, right?
Yeah.
And then I think right after that he goes to the no. It's whatever happens before the chips. Before he takes the chips to the rich dude at the factory. Because the scene where he like...
Oh, you talking about when he was on the phone call?
It might have been.
When he made the phone call?
It might have been. No, not when he made the phone call. When Buddy was actually at his department. And he was waiting on him. Remember he had the little vision where it was like everybody split. And everybody was like, hey! And he walked up and he was like,
okay.
oh,
so you talking about when he was giving the his speech.
Yeah.
When he tried to give it off the card, but he was like, man, this ain't me.
That part. There we go. From the part where he walked in and had the little vision, that hit me. Because I was like, damn, I want some shit like that to happen to me where it's like culmination of all the years I done worked. And everybody that was seeing the shit is right there. So that hit me. Then it calmed me back down. Then when he got into the office, it started hitting me again. Like he hit me again with it because he was like, fuck that. I was like, yeah, fuck that. I'm a person too. And then nigga, the last little part when dude said, who knew we can get this much more market space?
When he had his
I said, damn, bro, this motherfucker good.
Yeah, I felt that, bro. Like,
you gotta let it, but yeah.
He was like, because one of the business people asked him a business type question, asking like, what's the marketing shares? And a lot of people don't know what that means. So Richard said, it's going to be this much.
Hold on, but let me tell you how gangster dude is. Dude been working for the company so long and been so curious and trying to like grow and shit in the company that he done worked every position. Like regardless of his title, he know how to do everything in the building.
Facts.
So this nigga done been on packing runs where they like actually unbag the shit and put it on the shelves. So the nigga was referring to how much market share we gonna have. He was saying y'all gonna be able to fill up the shelves as much as y'all do with the rest of y'all products, which takes up my arm's length. You see, so like he was saying we gonna fill the shelves.
He said we gonna fill the shelves,
but he didn't like. But that shit was so like it was heart wrenching. I was like, I want this nigga to win.
And the CEO at the end of his speech, it was quiet. He stood up and said, God damn, who knew we was gonna get this many marketing shares? He said, do you think I care about the product? He said, no. He said, you don't stop a man from his dreams because they'll do anything to get to it. And you want to be a part of that.
Nigga was a believer. It was a couple little dope moments in that motherfucker, but yeah, it'd be the little happy moments for me, man. He was finally winning. That shit hit me. I was like, damn, man.
That was a good movie, man. Even if like I tried to do some research, and they were saying like it was tests going on around the country already, but with the spicy chips and shit.
Yeah,
but they got to give him his credit of marketing towards a people of color. He got companies to realize it's just not one type of customer we're going for, or all type of customers have the same palate.
Yeah, basically they was trying to make a spicy chip. He was trying to make a spicy franchise, like type shit, low key.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to. If they would have made their version of spicy chip, it would have just been something that was hot. But when he first came with the original spicy chip, it was like tequila, lime, citrus. You know what I'm saying? All of that
flavor,
shit,
bro. Like when you bite into that motherfucker, you like, shit.
Yeah. Like we probably got the watered down version of it now, but it's just like. And he even said that in the movie, like, "Oh, this ain't how Judy made it, but it'll do."
It'll do.
But that's what I want to see more is them get credit to people like that, because nobody really the first person with an idea. Like all the first ideas been gone since the nigga said, "Hey, I think I'm gonna roll this rock around." All the new ideas started flying out the window right after that moment.
So you think it'd be good if Jack Daniels made a movie?
Jack Daniels?
Yeah.
First, like, was he the first person to make a whiskey?
Nah, he got his whiskey from a black man.
Shit, he stole the shit?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, they need to put that on camera then. What the fuck? I ain't know that. I need 4K of that.
You know, come on, man. Hey, folks, my other nickname is Research Guy. Because we don't just, we got to know if it's fact or fiction.
BPRG. That's crazy. Niggas be stealing from the black man. Ever since the wop bop, a loop bop, a wop bamboo. No, ain't no. Wasn't no white man a hound dog.
Alright, it says right here, folks, I ain't make it up. Many who study history and others who drink Jack Daniels do not know that the recipe for Jack Daniels whiskeys was invented by a black man named Nathan Nearest Green. Nathan was the first African American held distiller on the record in the United States. Shout out to Nathan, man. Nathan Green.
Hey, give him the horn, man.
Give him the horn.
Yeah. Air horn.
Shout out, man.
Nah, that's crazy, bro. So this nigga said, not only am I gonna be the first black man with the shit, but I'm gonna make my shit brown. Is that what happened? Or was whiskey already around and shit?
I think whiskey was already around.
Oh, okay. I was about to say,
whiskey.
He put the whiskey in the air.
He said, "Yeah,
he said, I'm gonna be the first one to put this motherfucker in a barrel."
He said, "That's that drink.
That drink.
That drink.
You gonna want this?" Nah, that's okay. That's what's up, though. Well, not what's up, but at least shit. The information is around. They need to make a movie about that for sure. Let me play Nathan, man.
Nathan Green.
I'll beat the fuck out of Jack.
Hey, we can make it however we want.
You really can, though. That's the crazy part. You can take anybody's story, spice it up just a little bit, as long as it's based in truth.
That's Nathan Green, folks.
They got a picture of this nigga.
Yep.
Oh, you ain't got it up on screen.
I'm gonna let him see it first. That's Nathan Green, folks. One more time from Nathan. Yes, sir. Wow, man, that's just crazy.
Yeah, it is. Oh, that Neil.
Oh, nigga.
Why everybody from like back in the day, then they probably like 17 years old. Niggas be looking like 60.
Bro, that was just the style. That's what my dad told me. I was like, you know what? That's a good point. He said, men are just going to wear or have the style whatever women like at the time. And once it's not in style anymore, it's just not in style. So it just changed.
So basically, bitches like the grizzly looking niggas back then.
Oh, definitely.
You had to be cool Jack Black.
With the hairy chest, with the bald middle of the cap, the cranium bald, got the side with the fro.
As soon as you start walking down the street, all just playing this Pusher Man, just
I'm your Pusher Man.
Oh god. What we into next, man? Go ahead and hit that new topic button, man.
You want to talk about learning about Nick Fury or the submarine?
Actually, let's get into that Nick Fury shit, man. Let's watch some YouTube videos on Nick Fury. Somebody brought up Nick Fury, said he one V'd the whole Scroll Empire, which is crazy. But I know he done did some crazier shit because I've heard shit from his stories. I'm a Marvel fiend. I know about this nigga since he was white. I've told niggas. I was one of the original motherfuckers that told niggas that it was Samuel L. Jackson. Like, not even that they was gonna cast him, but literally that the dude who made him black originally based him off of Sam Jackson. And I knew that shit. So I used to try to tell niggas. Whichever one look good, man.
Where's my guy?
Check the titles. Go off the titles. The history of
Alright, folks, so we're gonna watch a quick video of, my dog Nick Fury, the leader of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. Let's get into it.
Put it in full screen.
What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Variant. The superhero blockbuster movie season is just around the corner, and kicking things off on March 8th is Marvel Studios' Captain Marvel. So over the next few weeks, we're going to be doing some episodes around several of the key characters appearing in the movie. This will include the Skrulls, Captain Marvel herself, and the focus of today's episode, Nick Fury. The intense and mysterious leader of S.H.I.E.L.D. has been one of the most important parts of the MCU since he first appeared in the post-credit scene of 2008's Iron Man. And all of these years later, we're finally getting his origin and backstory in Captain Marvel. Well, that being the case, there's no better time to take a look at his comic book history. So let's roll that bumper. Fury was created by comic greats Jack Kirby and Stan Lee. He first appeared in Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos issue 1 in May of 1963. The comic was a World War II combat series that has a cigar-smoking Nick Fury as the leader of an elite US Army unit. But when 1965 rolled around, Lee and Kirby decided to update the character and pull him out of his World War II era and bring him into present, making him into a spy similar to that of James Bond and the leader of an espionage agency called S.H.I.E.L.D. in Strange Tales issue 135. As many of us know, Fury has since made a bunch of appearances in other Marvel books, acting as a middleman between the United States government or the United Nations and various superheroes. And as we
So the Howling Commandos ended up getting killed, quote unquote, but they actually ended up getting captured by a scientist that turned them into the werewolf, the mummy, all of that.
Okay.
So they ended up actually being like a night agent group for the S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, they're all the big bad scary motherfuckers.
Werewolf.
You always forget to put us on the camera, nigga.
we've seen in the MCU, he's the guy who makes sure everyone gets along, or at least tries to. Fun fact, it's eventually revealed that Fury takes a special medication called the Infinity Formula that stopped his aging, which allows him to be active despite the fact he's nearly a century old. But now, let's take a look at his comic book origins.
Yeah, they go to the original if they don't want to see
Okay, so there's two different main versions of Nick Fury. You have the original one created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. This is the Fury from the main 616 Marvel Universe. And then you have Ultimate Nick Fury from Earth 1610. This is the Nick Fury that the majority of people are familiar with, as this is the version Marvel Studios chose to be part of their cinematic universe, played by the amazing Samuel L. Jackson. And since I feel like I really can't talk about one without the other, I'm gonna give you guys both of their origins. Let's start with the original. Nicholas Joseph Fury was born in New York City in the 1920s, specifically in the area familiar to Daredevil fans.
He looks like he says
When
nigger.
Fury was in his 20s, he was drafted into the United States Army to fight the Nazis in World War II. Once in the Army, it was clear that he was a natural soldier and leader, and soon became a sergeant. He was so good at what he did, he was asked to lead a hand-picked squad of highly trained soldiers. And if you've seen Captain America: The First Avenger, this squad should be very familiar to you, because that's the squad that would soon become known as the famous Howling Commandos. Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos fought through a massive chunk of World War II. They went on missions all over the place like France, Greece, Belgium, Holland, and even inside Nazi Germany itself. Imagine what their bar talk was like. Because of this, the Howling Commandos would run into and also fight alongside Captain America. Because let's be honest, one of Cap's hobbies, especially back then, was punching Nazis in the face. And who could blame him? But the Commandos didn't just team up with Cap, they would also fight alongside Cap's Invaders team, who are a group of heroes that joined together to fight the Axis powers during World War II. They consisted of Namor, the Submariner, the Human Torch, not Johnny Storm, the original android one, Toro, the kid sidekick to the Human Torch, Bucky Barnes, and Captain America. Fury and his Commandos would even meet James Howlett, which, as we all know, would later go on to become Wolverine. Anyway, Fury was such a good sergeant, he was able to get back most of his commandos after every mission. With that said, that doesn't mean Fury got out of World War II unscathed. And I would be referring to his left eye. That's right, I'm about to tell you how Fury lost his eye. At the end of the war, a grenade was thrown at him and his men, but Fury caught it midair, and when he threw it back, the grenade blew up midair, causing shrapnel and debris to destroy his left eye. So if you ever wonder...
So does Wolverine and Cap remember that they know each other from back in the day?
Yes, that's why I want them to reset the storyline. It's a lot of shit that's interwoven together that they missed along the way because they didn't have certain pieces.
Damn, so
it's been mutants. It's been mutants around since been. So it's a lot of stories that they missed with not having mutants.
But that's the good thing about them doing this multiverse and stuff, because they could literally have like 6 different things going on at once in different universes. Like we could have Earth 626, Earth, shout out to Stitch if y'all down.
Yeah.
But Earth 333, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So they have their own different Earths and stuff. So we could get like a universe where you got the real deal, like how Marvel was supposed to be comically.
Type shit, like they reset it.
Like based true as possible to the comic, you know.
Wondered why Fury wears an eye patch? That is why, at least in this version of Fury. Then when Fury stumbled into a French minefield, he almost got blown into a jigsaw puzzle, as he put it. The doctor, Professor Sternberg, was able to save him, but he used Fury as a guinea pig to test his affinity formula, which was a chemical found during the war. Well, it worked and slowed down Fury's aging process, as I mentioned earlier. Hence its name. Anyway, after World War II, Fury started working for the CIA and the OSS. He was eventually made colonel and ultimately was made the head of S.H.I.E.L.D., and the rest was history. But I've ranted enough about the 616 Nick Fury. Now it's time to talk about the Ultimate Nick Fury. He first appeared in Ultimate Team Up issue 5 in 2001 and was created by Brian Michael Bendis and Mike Alfred. When Nick Fury first appeared in the Ultimate Universe, he looked drastically different from what he looks like now. He looked a lot more like his 616 counterpart, with a few differences here and there. But when he popped back up a year later in 2002 in the Ultimates issue 2, he was redesigned to look just like Samuel L. Jackson, which is my personal favorite design for Fury. In fact, he looks so much like Samuel L. Jackson in the comics, they even made a joke of it within the dialogue of one of the issues, where Fury said if they ever made a movie based on the team, Samuel L. Jackson would play him, and that's not even open for debate. Which is hilarious because that's exactly what happened. I mean, how great is it that they purposely designed the character after him, and then 6 years later, he's playing him in the first Iron Man. So great. But now, let's get to his comic book origin. In his Ultimate take, Nick Fury also fought for the US in World War II, but during an invasion of Sicily, he and an old relative of Wilson Fisk, along with the paratrooper James Howlett, were caught by American military police as they were looting a house. This led to Fury and Howlett being arrested, and as prisoners, they were used as test subjects for Project Rebirth. During one of the experiments, Fury was injected with a serum that gave him super strength. And with his new strength, he freed himself and the other prisoners, but the scientists who were working on him let him escape, as they had all the information they needed from him for the time being. Fury would then go to college in India and later enlist in the US military. He would even eventually be assigned to the S.H.I.E.L.D. Weapon X program during the Gulf War. During this time, Fury and his men were transporting Wolverine in his adamantium cage, but they were ambushed by the Iraqi guerrilla. The ensuing fight would cause Fury to lose sight in his left eye, which is why he has an eye patch in this universe. But Wolverine took a liking to Fury and carried him through the desert back to Allied forces. The next day, Fury was basically already healed, minus his eye, of course, and was confronted by General Ross in a hospital. The general had discovered much was weird about Fury and questioned him. After General Ross's so-called death by Colonel Wraith, who was pissed at Ross for canceling government funding to support the Weapon X program, the president asked Fury to become the new director of S.H.I.E.L.D. And Fury's first act as director was to resurrect the Super Soldier program, resulting in the formation of the Ultimates, aka this Earth's Avengers. And like I said with the 616 Nick Fury, the rest was history. Now there's technically a third Nick Fury who I at least want to mention, and that's Marcus Johnson, aka Nick Fury Jr. He's the second and long-lost son of Nick Fury Sr., who followed in his father's footsteps by working for S.H.I.E.L.D. and becoming the leader of the Secret Avengers. I know he's not the same Nick Fury, but he looks like him and he's a junior, so I thought it was appropriate to at least mention him. Anyway, next up is story arcs, but first, let's thank our sponsor. Today's episode is once again sponsored by our friends over at Verve. Verve, spelled VRV, has been one of our favorite content streaming platforms for a while now. Why? Because Verve gathers several great channels that feature a ton of great geeky and retro shows and puts them all together in one place. I'm talking about content that you need to be putting in your face holes. And right now you can do that by going to verve.co/variant or just click the link in the description to get a free 30-day ad-free trial of Verve Premium. That's 30 days of great content like Dragon Ball Super, My Hero Academia, Bravest Warriors, and Rooster Teeth's Anime Ruby. And speaking of Rooster Teeth, they just launched a new show on Verve called Genlock that features characters voiced by Killmonger himself, Michael B. Jordan, Maisie Williams from Game of Thrones, David Tennant of Doctor Who fame, and the amazing Dakota Fanning. Needless to say, if you haven't already, you need to check that out. But if that's not enough, Verve Premium also gives you unlimited access to a ton of additional content from channels like Crunchyroll, Cartoon Hangover, Nick Splat, High Dive, and Boomerang.
This nigga ain't talking about Nick Fury no more. Now ain't gonna get no free. Let's skip the ad. Shit, I'm over here room.
Two different versions of Nick Fury. So I'm gonna run through story arcs a little quicker and summarize more than normal. Let's start with Nick Fury's first series, Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos, which ran for 120 issues from 1963 through 1974. During that time, he also appeared in other titles such as Strange Tales issue 135. This is the book that would turn Fury into a colonel and a James Bond-like spy who ran the covert organization S.H.I.E.L.D. And for those of you wondering what S.H.I.E.L.D. stands for, it's Supreme Headquarters International Espionage Law Enforcement Division. So now you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Then in 1968, we got the ever so popular Jim Steranko Nick Fury Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. title. Even though it only ran for 15 issues, who could forget the Steranko cover? It's all sorts of iconic. In more recent years, Fury was part of Marvel's Secret Invasion event, where he had been AWOL from S.H.I.E.L.D. for years because he knew of an oncoming threat. And it was revealed that one of the Skrull Empire's main goals was to capture Nick Fury. But of course, that didn't happen, and by the end, Fury would join the rest of Marvel heroes in Central Park for the last stand against the Skrulls. This then led to the Dark Reign and Secret Warriors, where after the Skrull invasion was over, Fury and his team went underground in a secret S.H.I.E.L.D. facility, where it was revealed that Hydra had been secretly controlling several government agencies and controlling S.H.I.E.L.D. the entire time. Talk about a twist. Soon after this, we get the Battlescar 6-issue series where it's revealed Fury had an affair with a woman. Said woman became pregnant and birthed him a son, Marcus Johnson, aka Nick Fury Jr., who I mentioned earlier. Then this all leads to Original Sin. Here it's revealed that Fury's Infinity Formula, which is the formula that keeps him young, had ran out. This resulted in Nick aging at an enormous rate, so Fury's desire to leave a better legacy leads him down a series of events that ultimately ends with him becoming the Unseen, forced to watch Earth in silence. Now that's a very brief rundown of some of the stories the 616 Fury was in. As for Ultimate Nick Fury, he was a massive part of the Ultimates and Ultimate Spider-Man titles. But obviously, the Marvel Ultimate Universe isn't nearly as extensive as the main Marvel Universe, so there's not as much to say on that front. But don't worry, I'll give you some Ultimate reading recommendations in a bit. For now, powers and abilities.
Definitely.
Both the mainstream and Ultimate versions of Nick Fury basically have the same abilities, so I'm just gonna generalize. With that said, Nick Fury doesn't have any real superpowers, but he is in the peak of human condition and is an incredible tactician and leader. He's an expert in hand-to-hand combat, being skilled in boxing, jiu-jitsu, and taekwondo. In the army, he was also the heavyweight boxing champion, and being the director of S.H.I.E.L.D., Fury has access to some of the world's most advanced weapons and tech. As the director of S.H.I.E.L.D., he's one of the most powerful men on Earth as far as connections and influence go. But now, my friends, I'm sure you want some Nick Fury reading recommendations. Read Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos Volume 1, Nick Fury Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Masterworks Volume 1, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Masterworks Volume 3, Battle Scars, Ultimates Volume 1 Superhuman, Ultimates Volume 2 Homeland Security, and I'm just gonna say, the entire Ultimate Spider-Man run. First up for Wednesday, February 19th, we have Guardians of the Galaxy issue 2. Thanos is dead, long live the new Thanos. But who will it be? Will the new Guardians of the Galaxy find that person in time before the universe comes crashing down? Here we have Old Man Quill 2. Due to the popularity of Old Man Logan, Marvel's like, here's an old man Peter Quill. So of course, I'm gonna
Boku. Oh.
Nah, yeah, so they ain't say nothing about that scroll.
Skrilla.
Yeah, they ain't say nothing about that invasion, but interesting though. Not too much I didn't already know, except for the kid part. I didn't know he had a kid.
A kid he didn't know about too.
As far as white Nick Fury, I'm pretty sure all of that was kind of new to me, except for Howling Commandos and the fact that there is a white. I didn't really read too much into him. It's cool though.
You didn't read into him at all?
Nah, I know of him and I know his backstory, but that's about it. A little something light though. A little Nick Fury sig.
Just a little bit.
Trying to get to know him, you know.
Fuck Nick Fury.
Yeah.
He a Fed. He worked for the Feds, honestly.
Did he fed cuz?
Yeah, bro. He worked for S.H.I.E.L.D. That's the police.
I mean, yeah, but he ain't really worried about on the street shit. He just trying to shield the world. That's what it's more about. It's more about defense of the world.
That's it.
Yeah.
Cause he really not defending shit.
Now the niggas you would be, yeah, they are.
What they defending from?
Nigga, in that universe, aliens come out of nowhere.
And they did they're doing a terrible job. Like shit be happening.
Well, that's because Sword's not doing their job. Sword should be out there attacking them. What they got here?
Yeah, Captain Marvel.
Shit, S.H.I.E.L.D. did do their job. They was looking to take over the world, and they only hit a small block in New York. So,
S.H.I.E.L.D. do think they all that, but they... How y'all got the what's the helicarrier, and y'all only be in fucking New York?
they just stationed in New York. They be everywhere.
Man, fuck S.H.I.E.L.D.
Now it's fuck S.H.I.E.L.D. Man, shut up and start the video, nigga. What you about to talk about now, nigga?
Man, we're gonna talk about everybody been talking about the submarine situation.
You hear about how these niggas driving a submarine?
Yeah, bro. That shit was crazy. And the nigga was really sitting there like this. In the sub though.
In the sub though.
With the controller, I'd have been like, shit would have got bad. I would have went from this to this real quick. Like, ah shit.
Would have had to lock in.
Locked in. If I had the opportunity. But we're gonna get into a video of what people said actually happened to him. We're not gonna show no like crazy shit now.
ready?
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, I would like to hear that sound. All right, here we go. We've got a hot can, really, really hot can. We're gonna put it in really, really cold water.
The pop can is basically the submarine.
Did it pause?
Nah, it's just going that slow. Boom. Right.
Yeah. Just
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, I would like to.
on itself.
On itself. Like, damn. So it was like, wow. Honestly, I mean, that's what I said. Yes, it's definitely a sad situation. But what made you believe in a tube that was controlled by a controller to go in depths that most submarines don't even go to? Like, real titanium submarines don't go that deep down. That type of depth, bro, like.
Bruh. So, this is my thing. Y'all watching through a camera anyways. Can't even watch through the glass. You're not swimming yourself. What did y'all accomplish in that sub that you could not accomplish from a VR headset? Same camera and everything. Subs could have still been down there. Nobody gets harmed. They could have went as deep as they wanted to. They could have purposely fucking collapsed that motherfucker in on itself. Nobody got hurt. But no, they gotta physically go down there. That's just, I don't know. To me, that's crazy.
I read a report or seen something that said that the son, basically, there was a son on there who was 19. He didn't really want to go on into the sub, but his dad was like, "Come on, man." And he was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go with my dad," you know. Bonding with your dad.
That's crazy.
Mom wouldn't let that shit happen.
That's crazy. I do feel sad for the people who died in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying taking the sympathy out of it, but I wouldn't believe in something like that, and I don't think it's really a reason behind it.
And
me
then
personally.
And then the cost behind it. It's not like this shit was just $5,000, $10,000.
Big money.
They saying up to $250,000 of a dollar.
Big money. Crazy, bro. Nah, ain't no way. Hey, but realistically, I don't think that motherfucker smashed in on himself, because they ain't. When they find that motherfucker, then I'll say I was wrong. But I think.
What you think?
I think that motherfucker got ate the fuck up.
Or what?
A big ass creature. It already looked like a little fish, anyways. Look at that motherfucker. That motherfucker shaped like a little dolphin. Killer Will probably got that motherfucker.
Oh.
Okay. Some did. Cause they ain't found the rest of it. They said they found debris from it.
Yeah.
How you find debris first? Oh, that shit should have been close together.
If it wasn't something that ate them, that would have been really fucked up. I don't know, like, in that situation, I guess imploding on itself is the best.
Would be quick and plain.
Fucked up to say it. But, I mean, the best scenario would have been just float back to the top, seeing the Titanic, and like, man, that shit was kind of cool.
Yeah, best case. But that wasn't the case.
Nope. Nigga, because being down, stuck in the Titanic until your oxygen ran out, that would have been terrible. That's the worst type of torture. It's cold as fuck down there. Running out of air. 5 people in here. Like, what? But the U.S. government kind of messed up because they said the U.S. Navy heard like an explosion in the waters, but didn't say nothing. Like, so it's like, did y'all know that it was bad already? Like, y'all just want to say, yeah, we're going to look for them. We're going to send everybody else to look for these people. But my thing is, people go missing all the time, right? Right. So why did they spend so much time and effort looking for these people? People go missing all the time. We do not spend that much effort on anybody, like the average person. That's crazy. Like, y'all looking for people who got in the tube that was supposed to be a submarine, went down in the ocean, but y'all can't find a missing child that was just like, that just happened. Y'all can't put the same effort in. Damn.
That's tough.
Damn, son.
That's tough. Cause I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't never even looked at it like that. Damn, they did hop straight in that water.
Quick as fuck.
All the information they could.
Quick as fuck. Like, what?
Can't go down the street for Lil Susan. Lil Susan been gone for weeks. That's tough.
That's some bullshit.
That's some bullshit there. America gotta do better.
Just a little bit.
Gotta touch on some shit.
Man, that's so fucked up, man.
Oh, something we gotta do before we go, man. So, what's it, docs? Or, yeah, go to docs real quick. See the tab is open. On the side, left side. Tabs. Left side. All the way on the left side. Tabs.
You said docs?
Drive. Google Drive.
Yeah, oh, there you go.
Should be a link in there.
You got the glizzies.
Them just press the sticks, nigga. Yeah.
It was pretzel sticks?
Yeah.
Does that look like a pretzel stick?
Nah. But it is a pretzel stick. It should be that bottom one, I think.
This one?
Yeah. Oh, fuck Facebook. Damn it. Well, never mind. I wanted to go over. It was a picture of all the little shorties that was at the BET Awards, and I wanted to see who you thought was hot and who wasn't.
I mean, we could try to copy and paste it all.
I say I don't think this page, but
I hope.
You could reverse it back to the link, but oh well, never mind. But all that to say, it was a couple of cute, and then there was a couple of bitches I was like, I don't know, they kind of ugly.
Yeah.
Especially to be called like some of the top bitches in the game.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't remember no names. That's why I want to pull up the pictures. I know Lotto got a big head. I like Lotto though. Lotto cool. She just got a big head. Stacking up like, what we get up out of here.
Yeah, I can't find that.
That was a couple of the pictures though.
Cola Ray look good.
I was about to say, it was like 20 motherfuckers that I seen on the thread. The only ones I thought really was cute that night. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. What's her name? Ice Spice. She one of them shorties that can't try too hard. If she try too hard, she start to look the other way. Yeah, that's her from that night. Oh no, it just she had too much makeup. It just
I thought she looked good.
I don't know. She looked better without all of that. With the hair and with the hair curly on top.
You like the fro?
Yeah, she need the fro, man. She need the fro and she need her boobs not to be strapped down. And not so much makeup. Like I don't know. I don't like when motherfuckers do the little cat eye shit.
You don't like the little cat eye?
Nah. You add extra to your eyes for.
Oh shit.
Like I said, Lotto look good. She just got a big head. One of them shorties with a big head. It's like a cute big head, like one of the ones that you laugh at, but then you like really wanted to say it.
Sitting next to you, like, man, she now probably laying up next to Lotto, she hit you with that motherfucking sleeping. You like, damn, shorty, fuck.
Nah, get big.
Woke you up out your sleep.
Oh God. There was a couple of them bitches on that thread that looked like dudes. And then Glow, she do something to me, man, but she wasn't looking all the way there on that picture either. It might have just been the pictures that they had in the thread, but.
Did you see her perform?
Nah, I ain't even see her perform. I know I want to give her whatever she think that whoop the whoop is. She say that shit, boy, I'll be whooping that shit. I give you the whoop.
What's the whoop de whoop?
I don't know. The way she be saying that shit in songs, though.
Yeah, they had her on that motherfucker like that.
Definitely want to see what's up there, but I can't really see.
Yeah.
Take a closer look real quick. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah, see, something like that's good for her. I like her in something like that. She really just needs to come out in some 6-inch stilettos and panty and bra, matching set. You know what I'm saying? That's all she need.
Yes,
She's
sir.
a dub bitch. Match toes.
Gangsta. Love it.
We're good. And I ain't gonna take her out of none of it. I just bend her over. Whack, 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 whack.
Alright, shorty, I'm gonna holler at you.
I'ma holler at you.
Bring it on, Dane Terry Blue Melon. Nothing
And I
there.
maybe throw $1 at you. You knew where I was going with it.
Keep it gangsta, you know how we do.
Keep it gangsta, dog. Keep it gangsta. Keep it gangsta, dog. Keep it gangsta. Keep it gangsta, dog. Keep it gangsta. Keep
Get
it
it.
gangsta, dog.
Get it? Oh,
I'm just playing. I am not a cripster. I'm not a hipster. I'm just a gypster. I'll rob you, nigga. I'm just playing.
What did you say, nigga?
Yeah, nah. So, hey, let's talk about stacking this black vote, man.
what you mean by that?
So, I was listening to a little podcast and they was talking about basically the reason that we don't have power yet is because we haven't figured out how to stack our votes. And I'm listening more and it makes sense, man. We as a people, the first thing we need to come together on is not money. It's not all this other shit that people tell us to that makes it hard for us to be like, oh no, I'll make those sacrifices to bring us together as a community. It's really just our vote. If we can stack our vote, that's our first step to us coming together more. Because if they had to come to us and say, this is what we'll provide to the black community, boom, 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 and each one of them had to come to us, and then we deliberate amongst ourselves and say we will not split our votes, everybody black votes for the same person. We now have power.
So you saying like, when the president like, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third, you want them to basically say, I'm gonna do this for the black community as well. Outright say this is for the black community.
Kinda, sorta, but more so, it would be us being able to weigh our options a lot more. First, not being Democrat and moving to like an independent or something like that, but really just weighing the options more.
Okay.
Because if our black vote all goes to one spot, it almost turns into a grease in your palm situation. So it's not necessarily them having a speech and saying this is what I'll do for the black community, but it's more so what they actually will have to do for the black community to win what they're trying to win.
So as the black community, like, where do we congregate to figure out what do we want?
That's the hard part. We got to start maximizing some of these cookouts and get-togethers that we have, the small ones that still left. You know what I'm saying? And really trying to like use those as congregation spots until we can really own some stuff, or find the people who do own some stuff that feel just as passionately as us. But that's really what it's gonna take, man. We gotta.
So we have to, as a community, first of all, we gotta take pride in voting. A lot of people don't want to go out their way to vote.
Exactly. Yeah. We would definitely have to do some legwork to be able to pull some shit off like that to get motherfuckers invested in voting, but not invested in splitting the vote. Because like, if it's not 100% like everybody's in on the same shit, then it's not gonna work, because they know they can just go to a different community and talk that same stuff. They're not looking for certain communities. They're looking for the whole vote. You know what I'm saying? A percentage of the vote. Feel me? So that's nationwide.
Now that would be cool, like, cause they can see what demographic voted for who.
Yeah.
So if we see that the whole black demographic, a real 100% voted for one person, that would be powerful.
And then guess what would have happened? Guess what happened when they don't stand on what they said they would do for our communities? Next year we don't vote for it. Now you've lost that whole backing. Feel me? So you liable to not even win the election the next year, or in the next 4 years, or whenever. Just because we done moved our whole vote. We don't like you no more. Nope.
So every time a bill or something's getting passed, we're voting against it.
Yeah.
If we can, as the public.
Yeah. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or voting the motherfuckers out that didn't vote against the shit that they told us they would.
Yeah.
Or vote in the shit that they told us they would.
Yeah, really need
to keep on shuffling.
Really need to get more into politics. Really need to play the game better.
Yeah.
As the black community, we're playing the game, but we're not playing it well.
No. Very piss poorly. Playing it very piss poorly. And it's an easy way to get that shit done.
Yeah, we just gotta congregate together. We gotta leave each other alone.
Yeah. If we stand together though, we'll be powerful as hell, because it's a lot of us. And I'm talking about y'all that done married in the interracial and stuff too. Y'all kids if they over 18, they need to come this way too. Need the interracial vote too. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But your kid is still black. Your kid will still get shot in public by a white cop. So you need to be voting with us. And your wife or husband that's white should understand.
And if they don't want to vote, I mean, you know, it is what it is. That's what I'm gonna say. It is what it is. But as the community, we do need to just come together more, man. Like, really just have to. It's hard letting shit go from situations I know, but it has to be other ways of solving some shit instead of just kill. Because honestly, if we think about it, black people are really unique because we're so far gone, like in descendant wise, from our heritage of African culture that we have our own culture here in America. Like we got our own American culture. Like we are American. We have African lineage, but so like it's so much knowledge of where point of where you were from Africa. Some people could really be more native. Like they got the game really fucked up because we don't really know where the history is. We don't know anything past what we know. So let's stand up and be like, yeah, we're Americans. We are black Americans, damn it. We're proud of it. That's my brother. We don't get along, but that's my brother, damn it.
Great.
Yeah. You don't always gotta kill a brother. Y'all don't have to see eye to eye. We could just come together. I know it'd be hard, but we could move a mountain. Because if we ain't moving mountain, America wouldn't be here. If slavery didn't happen, America probably wouldn't be where it's at. It took the backing of black people.
Say that again.
So shit, we need to go ahead and get what's ours for the people who work so damn hard for it. Shit, we still working hard. Still don't know the game, like, it's ways to become rich. And pass the sauce, man. If you got knowledge, pass it on. Help a brother, like, the pie is so big, you don't need all of it to yourself. Or you don't only have to be the only CEO, the owner at the top. Bring people with you at the top so they can have their own little monopoly. I mean, not monopoly, but pyramid of people under them.
Yeah, and this is not something, well, you might feel differently about this, but don't force it, is basically what I would say. Because you definitely want to pull some people up, but don't be trying to pull Pookie and Ray up.
No.
Just because they your cousins.
Nah.
If they not doing the work, then they not ready to be pulled up. It just is what it is. But they kids might be ready. They, you know what I'm saying? They brother might be ready. Or, you know, stuff like that. You got to really watch and see who actually want a job. Who actually want to, can't be biased. You know what I mean?
Spit that shit, man.
Because then it's only going to make us worse as a people when we finally do come together. Because we got all these lazy motherfuckers that don't want to do nothing. How we going to build a new country for ourselves? Don't nobody want to work.
That don't make sense. Hey, we do need people who want to work, like actually work.
Yeah, for sure.
Real work.
And that's what it's gonna take first. We gotta first, because I've heard something that kind of pissed me off a while back. We gotta get the people who say that they're this and they're that, and I landscape, I walk dogs. If you do that, man, whatever you doing, you gotta pull up when a motherfucker say they got money for you. That's first and foremost.
Yep.
Like, we can't be this, everybody wanna be freelance and everybody wanna own their own business, but nobody wanna follow the rules of what you got as a business. Motherfucker wake up one day, I ain't feeling it, we ain't gonna open up at 10, we gonna open up at 12:30. Yo, that's not business etiquette, bro. You see what I'm saying? If you gonna say you a freelancer, then when a motherfucker, you gotta be, hello? Yep, on the way. Because that's a part of it. You on call. You never know when you gonna get a call again. So sometimes it's gonna be a hard week where you gotta pull a lot more hours than the other motherfucker would. But it's gonna be a lot of weeks where it ain't gonna be no work on your table. And you gonna have to fend with those weeks that you had. A lot of motherfuckers don't be understanding that, because I feel like families in the black community have started taking way better care of their kids, but have not kicked their kids off the stool either. So it's a weird conundrum where it's like, you want to take care of yours and provide that opportunity, but then I think a lot of kids take advantage of that. So you also got to be kind of lenient, and it's a balance, man. Lenient and harsh. motherfucker ain't willing to help out on some money that they making, then they obviously ain't making enough money, which means that they ain't really trying.
Yep.
So you should be able to pitch in there once in a while.
Just a little bit. Nothing major. Help out.
Oh God. So I think a lot of motherfuckers take advantage of stuff like that. But if we start community to community by actually figuring out, hey, do you own this motherfucker? Is the brick and mortar of this building in your name? Place that this motherfucking stand on in your name. All right, cool. Once you find out that, let's move to actually investing in that place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you eat pork all the time, and Big Bob down the street got a pork spot, and you know Big Bob black, stop going up the street to Texas Roadhouse.
Come on now.
Go to Big Bob's, nigga. Spend some bread with that nigga. Tell him about his shit. Hey, nigga, you put a little too much grease on that shit, a little too much fat. If you had a little bit less of that, then shit, I'd spend even more money with you and just see what happened. And if not, move to the next building.
Yep. You ain't gotta stay there, but just,
Yeah.
see what it's talking about.
Let's stop acting like we can't spend money in other spots just because this spot actually, oh, that's McDonald's. You know what I mean? Like, we black people, we be so bougie with everything, bro. We can't do nothing that's not name brand. We can't do nothing that's a startup. We can't help nobody out as we go. But it's really just because a lot of motherfuckers don't pay attention. And if we start paying attention, really asking questions, investing in the right shit, moving the right people up the ladder, you know what I'm saying? That money gonna come back to the people who also hard working and shit, because it's gonna be more jobs, it's gonna be more opportunities, it's gonna be more hustles. So we start there, then like I said, we get that vote together. Because once you got motherfuckers with money in their pocket that control the vote, now you gotta grease our palms, now you gotta get our streets fixed, now you gotta get our you know what I'm saying, our houses repaired, stuff like that. So that you can stay in power.
Come on now.
We some bad motherfuckers. Now we can start figuring out who gonna ring some next when these cops shoot at us. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we can't shoot at them black motherfuckers no more. They got a task force.
Yeah.
Yeah. A whoop a popo ass task force.
Ain't going for that shit no more.
They ain't going for that. Niggas pull up on you in the middle of the night with black suits on, black glasses. Standing outside like this. Like the honorable Elijah Muhammad would like to speak with you. Like the Muslims used to do back in the day, nigga. They'll pull up on your ass strong.
Strong, nigga. Come on.
I don't know why we lost they backing, man. They had some crazy rules though, I ain't gonna lie. On the black side of the Muslim shit, but it's definitely some good backing to have while we had it. Them niggas used to pull up strong. I wish it would have stayed the Black Panthers though. I like the direction that I hear that the Black Panthers was trying to go in.
Man, Black Panthers should have been they should have been the task force rather than the political party. We should have had another political party that strictly focused on bettering the black community. I feel like if the Black Panther just strictly focused on defense mechanisms, tactics on protecting black people, when a situation happens in the city, they have ways to come to that city, make sure that whoever was involved is okay, help the family, in situations, all that. And then we have a political party. The political party could have been Martin Luther King had his ideology of basically wanting peace, but he should have wanted more money. Instead of more money for the community in itself. Instead of segregation, we should have been all right, if this community getting this much money, we need the same love,
So you saying peaceful protest to gain more for our communities towards equality.
Yes.
Not
but
what I'm saying, equality as in we can go to the same places.
But what's messed up is, as black people, we had those type of communities, but they were put under rivers. They were put in lakes, dams were built, so the community we had that was thriving Hey,
They flooded it, burnt
flooded
it down, all
vanished
that type shit. Yeah, it was a lot of different spots like that where random shit happened. Yeah,
Like, we had the blueprint, but they just destroyed the blueprint so many times. It's like people don't want to be in their own community anymore.
yeah. We're above water now, though. We can't keep on making excuses. Eventually, not fight, but eventually we gotta do something about how they systemically keep us down. Cause it's obvious and plain to see if you actually watch it. Around us. It might not be forcibly trying to keep the black person down, but it's a lot of stuff that's geared towards us. That, you know what I mean? Like, they might just be trying to keep oppressed indoor poor people down in general, but a lot of it starts with us.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So that's the first step, is getting from under that thumb and paying the people around us, getting that vote stacked, and we get our own. Backed by bricks, all white bricks. But not actually backed by like gold and shit like that.
Real assets, real commodities.
Man, so anything you want to get off your chest before we get up out of here, man? Knew we wasn't gonna make it as long as we would with everybody being here. There's a couple other ideals and shit like that.
I feel like it was a good day, you know. We did our damn thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's been down there 2 hours. I ain't really got nothing to get off my chest. It's been a cool week. Fuck Apple. I had to buy a new phone. I didn't want to do that. And I want to buy a new phone.
Did it hit the pockets?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. You got a plan?
Yeah. I got another payment. Man, because not having a phone sucked. My phone wasn't charging, and I didn't want to just have a fucking one of those chargers you had to put your phone on, the wireless charger. Like, that's
Extra battery, basically, a battery pack.
yeah, the one, yeah. That's like, I'm not doing all that. I'm gonna just go ahead and get a new phone.
Are you talking about the one that you can just sit?
Yeah, it sits down like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Expensive ass charger.
Mm-hmm. That really's not even that good. Because as soon as you take your phone off of the charger, it's over with. It stops charging.
Actually, you can't do nothing until that motherfucker full.
Yep. But they keep you off the phone.
Okay. Now, yeah, my people's got me a little clock. Matter of fact, it's that clock up there. That motherfucker changed or charges phones.
Does it?
Yeah.
Let's see, folks. And it is charging. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Brother, this guy stinks!
It's the wrong
Well,
one.
I did both, so that was the perfect one to hit it on.
You really did stink on that one. Nah, yeah, but they got that for me. But I barely be using it because shit, it's like, there really don't be no points where, like, damn, I should have used that bitch earlier, I guess. But I definitely needed to charge it. But you can't have no case on that bitch. Man. You really don't, never stagnate with your phone.
Yeah, I should have had it on there the whole time. I didn't know it was charged out. Motherfucker would have been clutch.
It be like that sometimes. Alright, you got a long way. Ride home.
Maybe it's,
Charger in the car, my nigga.
I'd be bored. Hey, sometimes the long drives in the cities are the worst because at least in road trips, you know, you kind of get to see some shit. But the long drive home is like, fuck. Just trying to get to the crib, get in the bed.
Just trying to get Felt that. That's why I hate the end of a closing shift, boy. That last 30 minutes is like, man.
It's already late as
That's what I
fuck.
gotta do, because I'm ready to go home. Yeah, it's all, yeah. It's all bad. About to say. Well, if you ain't got nothing, I ain't got nothing. You just seen us backpack this bitch for 2 hours.
I am good.
I'm exhausted talking wise. I ain't got nothing else on my mind to say. My nigga took over. Was on the beatbox. Was going crazy. Know what I'm saying? We in this bitch, man. It's been a What the Fuck type podcast. Yeah.
What the fuck?